I used to do 1 to 2 8 balls of cocaine a day. I used to snort 1 to 2 8 balls of cocaine a day. And this is what a 8 ball of cocaine looks like. It's 3.5 grams, and they call it an 8 ball because it's wrapped in usually a little plastic and it's wrapped up like a ball. So it's an 8 ball, hence the name 8 ball of cocaine. So I used to do 1 to 2 of these a day, putting it up my nose. And I think the visual side of this really lets you even understand why people mix and cut cocaine with as much as they do. I mean, it's anywhere from laxatives to laundry detergent. I mean, they put aspirin in it, caffeine in cocaine. They mix it with a lot of things. So a lot of times when you think you're getting pure cocaine, they're street pharmacists. So street pharmacists don't care about you. They care about how much money they're gonna make. So what I have to show you this is my trusty scale. Now, I don't do cocaine anymore. I've been sober since 7/25/17. So I'm gonna use my protein powder. So I went healthy instead of cocaine style to show you exactly how much a 8 ball of cocaine looks like, what this 3.5 grams of coke actually looks like. If you're new to the channel, hit the like and subscribe button. What's up, guys? So let me show you what an 8 ball of cocaine looks like. I'll even show you what 2 8 balls of cocaine looks like, and why I always call it an 8 ball and I don't go into, it's a quarter ounce or any of that, is just street term for cocaine. When I used to do this drug, 8 ball is 3.5 grams of cocaine. It comes people will usually put it in a bag and it'll tie it in a knot and it looks like just a little ball, hence an 8 ball of cocaine. So I used to do these. I always called it just an 8 ball of cocaine. I didn't go into measurements or ounces because I didn't care. I was looking for dealers. This is how obsessed I was with the drug. I was drinking 2 to 3 fifths of vodka a day. I was putting up a massive amount of coke up into my nose, and I just didn't care about life. Luckily, I got sober 7/25/17, and it's been 1 day at a time ever since. So let me show you exactly what this looks like with the use of my protein powder. So no, I don't have cocaine. I don't do that anymore. In fact, I can't even be in the same room as it, but this is kind of almost the same, pretty much just form that you'd almost imagine to see cocaine in, a little bit different color. And I also got a scale here. So let me break it down and show you exactly what this looks like. And if you do know somebody that's struggling off this drug, remember, you can't necessarily help them. They have to help themselves. That's what getting sober is all about. My suggestion is to set up some healthy boundaries and pretty much let them fail, fall on their face. And that's the only chance they really have of getting sober. So come and check this out. All right, so we have the trusty scale right here. As you can see, it is set right now on ounces. So let's change that to grams, milliliters. There we are, grams. So typically when it comes to anybody who is a coke dealer, for one, they'll measure it out for you. Now you have to remember that this stuff is cut. So even if it is that 3.5 grams that they say it is, usually they're lying. So how much is 3.5 grams? So this is my protein shake. So this has somewhat of the same chemistry of it. So that is actually 5 grams right there. So let's remove a little bit. 4. So this is actually about what I would get from my dealers. So right there is 4 grams of cocaine. And most dealers out there will be like, hey, I'm hooking you up. But you got to remember, this stuff is cut with laxatives. This stuff is cut with ibuprofen. This stuff is cut with caffeine. This stuff is cut with stuff that you're not going to normally put in your body. So if you go to 2 8 balls of coke, and this is what I was typically doing a day, was about 2 8 balls of coke. So that's 8 grams almost. So that's 13. You had been hooked up right there by the dealer. So right there's 8 grams. That's a lot. That is what I used to do a day worth of cocaine. So now I just shifted up to 9. So who knows? Just again, like, this is even a cheap scale, but this is going to give you a rough ball estimate of how much cocaine is in 2 8 balls of coke, 1 8 ball of coke. And again, 1 to 2 of these a day, doing that much a day blows out your nose. I have lots of side effects from it. Thankfully, I got sober in 7/25/17. Cocaine was literally the most difficult drug for me to get sober from. It's one of the drugs that I cannot be in the room or anywhere near this drug because of how addictive it was for me. And it was something that was in a session with mine. And I like to share and show just from my experience, not because I'm an expert or anything, but it helps when you are getting sober to know that you're not alone and to know that other people can relate in what you're going through. Because that's the worst part when you're an addict, is you feel that nobody can relate, nobody understands, that you're going through it all alone. And in reality, you're really not. But you truly, in your brain, think that you are. So, I mean, for the one out there struggling, I'm diagnosed with ADHD, PTSD, GAD, MDD. I lost a wife and a father to suicide. I'm a recovering cocaine alcoholic addict, and if I can stand through it all, so can you. And that's the whole point of everything, is knowing that you can make it through this. If you are struggling, I have links to NA and AA down below. Hit the like and follow button, comment down below. I'd love to hear your comments. And just realize that what you're going through, if you want to get sober, you will get sober. So don't give up. Don't give up that fight. Don't give up. It's just one day at a time. And believe me, after being sober as long as I have, I'm coming up on my 6 years. It's been worth it every day. And I won't say that every day is easy, but it's been worth it every day. So don't give up.